Understand the solo taxonomy framework? Unlike older exams that asked what is policy, the NASH asks, as a school head, how do you handle situation? Preparing for the National Assessment for School Heads, NASH, the refocused version of the NQESH Principles Test requires a shift from simple memorization to situational leadership analysis. Since the 2025-2026 curriculum is anchored in the Philippine Professional Standards for School Heads, PPSSH, and utilizes the Solo Taxonomy framework, your study plan should be highly strategic. 1. Master the PPSSH domains. The NASH is organized around the 5 domains of the PPSSH, DEPED Order No. 024/2020. You must understand the indicators for each. Domain 1. Leading strategically, school planning, SIP, AIP, data-driven decisions. Domain 2. Instructional leadership, curriculum implementation, learning outcomes, teacher feedback. Domain 3. Creating a student-centered learning climate, learner safety, inclusive environment. Domain 4. Empowering people, professional development, LAC sessions, coaching/mentoring. Domain 5. Engaging communities, Brigada Escuela, partnerships, external stakeholders. 2. Understand the Solo Taxonomy framework? Unlike older exams that asked what is policy, the NASH asks, as a school head, how do you handle situation? The exam evaluates your thinking level. Relational level, connecting multiple factors, e.g. how a budget cut affects student performance and teacher morale simultaneously. Extended abstract level, applying concepts to new complex scenarios or identifying long-term strategic innovations. Tip: when choosing an answer, look for the option that is proactive, collaborative, and student-centered rather than just following the rules. 3. Deep dive into key DEPED orders. Focus on the most current policies that impact school operations. Do No. 019/2025 Career Progression System. DO No. 20/2024 Non-Classroom Observable Indicators, NCOI. DO No. 44/2015 SIP School Improvement Plan Process. RA 9155 Governance of Basic Education Act, the core of school-based management. 4. Practical preparation tactics. Use the STAR method for situational questions. Even in multiple choice, think through the situation, task, action, and result. The correct answer usually involves the most effective action that leads to a sustainable result. Shadow your current school head, observe how they handle conflict, manage the MOOE, maintenance and other operating expenses, or conduct instructional supervision. Real-world observation makes situational questions much easier. Practice with mock exams. Use recent 2025-2026 reviewers. Focus on rationalized answers, where the explanation tells you why a certain choice is the best among 3 correct-sounding options. Master the math of management. Be comfortable with basic school finance calculations, such as computing graduation rates, enrollment increases, or MOOE liquidations. 5. Exam day strategy. Time management. The exam is typically 3 hours for 200 items. That is less than 1 minute per question. Read the STEM carefully. Identify the specific problem. Is the question asking about a legal requirement or a leadership best practice? Eliminate top-down answers. DEPED is moving toward collaborative leadership. If an answer choice is, command the teachers to, and another is, lead a LAC session to collaboratively, the latter is almost always the correct NASH response.